Which area of your team is returning as the biggest strength from last year?
It's probably going to be the linebackers. We actually have all three coming back. And another thing is I coach those guys. I'm not putting anything on our other coaches. That's supposed to be a joke, but I do coach the linebackers. As a head coach, I can make that decision which one's going to play linebacker. We've got three real good ones that are back. Ellington's one of them. He was actually coming second in the lead tackler on our team. He had over 100-something tackles. We've got Freeman coming back also, Tavius Freeman. And we got Zeva Pollard, who's going to be a junior next year. He's coming back, and he had over 130 tackles. So at linebacker, I think we're going to be pretty good. We just got to stay healthy.
All right, let's see if we can get Cam to answer this one. Cam, who are some new faces that will play a bigger role this year? Cam brought some notes.
I feel like that safety, Tyshawn Coleman, he'll be a real good help for us. His football knowledge and IQ is really high for a freshman. And Jalen Brown, he's a good wide receiver to roll in and help whenever we need help.
Good. And you're especially interested in having a good new wide receiver, right? All right. Coach, what's an area you think will be most improved from last season?
It's going to have to be the offensive line. We're sitting there right now. We have two guards that are 6'5", 300-something pounds. They've been getting better since basically January, because that's when we started our off season. The biggest thing is we've got to get them to be real physical. And at 6'5", 325 pounds, you better be moving some people. And that's something that they've been working all summer long, getting in the weight room, and I think hopefully they'll improve.
Good stuff. Let's go to Ethan for this one. Well, what would you say your team's identity will be?
I think we're the underdogs, because I've seen a lot of lists, they have us as one of the lowest region teams, being the lowest wins in the region. And I just think my coach, my teammates beside me, and the teammates back at Howard, I know they know we're on a mission. And they expect success, I expect success, so we're gonna put in the work.
I love it. All right, let's go. Last one. Let's go to Nate. Nate, what are your team goals for this season?
To play some games in November and win those games.
Simple enough. Playing in November and winning games. I think about 80% of the people in this room want to do that too. So we're all cheering for it. So we like that. All right, media members, y'all got any questions for the guys from Howard?
Hey, Coach. 2021, you were kind of struggling getting guys in, right? And then last year, big improvement. You had a big show out. Now you have about 7 returners on each side of the ball this year. Tell me how that experience is really going to help you this year, kind of move past those wins and kind of improve this year.
Well, the biggest thing is, and everybody here probably knows this, each year is different. Even though you got 7 guys back on offense, 7 guys back on defense, you never know how they're going to gel as a team, because you always try to put them through adversity all the time throughout the year and see, are they going to start pointing fingers or are they going to come together? With this team right now, we're kind of, we don't know yet. We'll find out. We've been trying to push them as hard as we can all summer long. We had a big group of kids come out this spring, about 100 kids, almost over 40 freshmen. But then this summer, the freshmen kind of skipped out a little bit, and they're puppies. They don't understand that you got to buy into a program, and you got to sell the parents on it too. They got to understand that, if you want to win a program, you got to be there during the summer. You got to be. We actually going to allow those kids to come back out on Monday. We got a big group coming out, but we've already installed our offense and defense during the summer, and those guys really don't know what's going on. So, biggest thing with us, we got to stay healthy. We're going to have a lot of kids playing both ways. And I think everybody now, that's what they're doing. You got to get your best players on the field. Your best 11's got to be out there, even in special teams. Sometimes people don't do that, but we've got to. And it's time to play football. Just see what happens.
Does it feel like y'all are a little bit ahead of where you were last year at the same time? Do you feel like the program is just got more bodies? You got more experienced bodies? You got more leadership bodies?
Yes, I'll say that, you know, I'll say probably more offensively than anything right now. Our guys are better right now than we were last year on offense. And I think you know, our offensive coordinator, Coach Honeycutt, did a great job, and those offensive coaches getting Cam, I call him Cam Newton sometimes, and you know, when he's really playing well, but then he's Cam Taylor when he's not playing well. But in getting those guys going, and you know, it's going to be something to see. We've got to get better on defense. I'm big on defense, and everybody kind of knows that, because if you don't let them score, you got a chance to win. And that's the main thing. But our offense, I think they're doing a pretty good job right now.
All right.
Have you adjusted to having a offensive coordinator who's about half your age?
I have, and that's something that I talked to Coach Coleman about it when I had the job opening, as far as trying to get an offensive coordinator in there. And to be honest with you, if you pick the right one, it don't matter if he's old or young. If he loves kids and wants to work kids out and make sure they do right, you got him. He does a phenomenal job, and the kids love him to death too.
Yeah.
All right, there's nothing else for the Howard guys. We thank